Girls basketball teams and all of the Northland on display tonight as the one-loss Proctor Rails took on Chloe Johnson and the Marshall Hilltoppers. The Rails led by Lily Smith, who just hit career point number 1,000. Chloe Johnson on the other side, averaging 29 a game. Who will wear that crown tonight? First possession, and Johnson says, hey, that crown is mine. Down low, 1-on-3 before laying it in for the opening points of the game. Proctor now with possession. Junior Chloe Carlson finds the cutting Lily Smith, goes oppo hand and lays it in, and now we're all tied at 6. And then Chloe Johnson took over in the first half, finds her spot and drains the triple plus the foul for the rare 4-point play. Marshall now up by 11. But the Rails would not get off the tracks. Nice feed for Paige Evans, who lets one fly from beyond the arc. Cash that one. Proctor pulls to within 8. The Toppers led by 17 at halftime, and even though the Rails pushed for that late comeback, it's Duluth Marshall who leaves the gym with the win, 69-65. Now we head to Dallas, where it was a